is everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today, some nice outdoor lighting, some indoor lighting as well. I just wanted to talk to you guys about, well, I'm about to graduate, so I thought I would do a couple of high school videos talking to you guys about different topics about high school. So in this video, don't want to waste too much time. I just wanted to talk about my story through high school and my experiences with it. So to start, we'll start with my freshman year. So my freshman year was difficult in the sense that I really was kind of looking forward to getting into high school, coming from middle school. But of course, there was a pandemic going on, so we were online for a long time. So that whole freshman year, I really didn't receive any growth, any learning. I didn't really meet anyone. It was kind of an isolated year. The only real time I got out there was with soccer in the beginning, and even that we only had 4 games. And then in the spring season a little bit, and then closer towards the end of the year. But other than that, it was just kind of an isolated year, really spent for the large part behind the screen. So it really was a poor kind of freshman year for me. I really didn't make any progress. It was just kind of just stale. My sophomore year came around, and it was literally just like a rude awakening, you know. It felt like I was kind of coming out of that COVID thing. I wasn't really on social media a lot, so I didn't really interact with people through the COVID thing at all. And so I was kind of like almost alone in a way. Like I didn't really have like a group, you know. And I felt like everyone else kind of, when I got in my sophomore year, I was like looking around like this person's with that person, this, like everyone was kind of with their group of people already. And for me, it was like, damn, like I'm like kind of behind, you know. And so I was with kind of the soccer team, and that was kind of like a group we had, but you know that kind of folded when the season ended. I kind of was back left to being alone, you know. And it was a tough sophomore year for me. I thought, you know, I had something kind of wrong with me because everyone else had friends, everyone else was going out having fun. It was kind of this time where people started experimenting, going out and stuff, going to parties and stuff like that, and I was still left at home alone, you know. And it was tough, especially when I got injured. I couldn't play soccer. This is something I talked a lot about in my documentary, which I'll leave link down below, but it was tough, you know. It was tough for me to not have soccer, not be able to train, and to also kind of just be left alone, isolated, you know, not really have anyone around me, and not have that group of people I can call friends, I can call, you know, people to be around. You know, I was just so craving so much a relationship, not even like with a girl, just with other people, and yeah, I just wanted friends, I wanted companionship, and I didn't get it that sophomore year. And it was tough, you know. It was tough. I was very sad. I struggled a lot, to be honest with you. Cried a lot, and I also learned a lot. You know, I learned that I couldn't control that stuff, and I would just have to leave it behind. And started really, when I got fit again, I started really trying to focus a lot on soccer. And then going into my junior year, I was able to make varsity, which was huge for me. But then again, you know, it really was just a short high, because I felt like I worked so hard, you know, almost harder than anyone else, and I didn't get the time I wanted on the pitch. And again, it was like just tough on the pitch, and again, it was still tough in school, you know. I still was in the position where it's like not a lot of friends, really not a lot of people around me, you know, isolated kind of there. In the soccer team was really something where we started to kind of build a little bit of a family, you know. But you know, even there I had my struggles. I wasn't playing a lot, and it just affected me there. I was like, I couldn't escape it to the pitch anymore. And then in school, it was tough too, you know, because I didn't have people I could be around. I was like what people call a popular loner. I know every person, you know. I go to a huge high school, like 2,500 kids, and I probably know more than anyone in the school. I know almost I know more people than almost anyone at the school, because that's the type of person I am. Talk to people gravitate towards me. But every single person I talked to always had another friend they wanted more, always had a group of people they liked being around more. I never was anyone's kind of priority. And for me, you know, it left me feeling like that popular loner. So it was tough for me, you know. It was tough. But I just kind of kept pushing through it, you know. When the soccer season ended again, I was kind of left feeling alone. Oh, my brother's coming down now. Hold on, let me relocate. Ugh. Yes, sorry. So as I was saying, when that soccer season ended, my junior year again, kind of same thing happened in my sophomore year. My brother, where in my sophomore year, I was kind of left. Well, I was left kind of feeling alone again. And that was tough. And then again, I got hurt my junior year. My sophomore year, got hurt my back. My junior year, it was my hip. And again, it kind of set me back. I had to rehab again, work through that. Yo, can you stop? I had to work through that. And as well, it was just tough, you know. It was tough not being able to play for that long period of time. Again, kind of feeling alone and stuff. And it was just difficult, you know. It was difficult. I started to struggle with kind of, I'm not sure how to explain it, like just trying to struggle with myself and feeling like I was enough, you know. Always wanting more, wanted always to be around someone, you know. I struggled a lot. Like I was craving love, I was craving female attention, you know. And it was difficult for me, you know. I fell into bad procrastination and lustful habits, you know. And that's when this kind of time I started to find more mentors and start to look up to people, start to look up into God, and it kind of helped me get back on track, you know. Helped me get back from my injury. And really in May, April of my junior year, I started to really focus on what I had. You know, I realized I only had a year left of soccer, and I knew, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go give it everything. And in the summer of my junior year, kind of had a bit of a hurdle, because when I was kind of at the top, getting better. My junior year, it was like, then finally a girl comes in and kind of ruins my mental, ruins everything, kind of brings me back to the bad ways. But I was able to persevere and have. Sorry everybody, my third filming location, the camera died. But so yeah, so like I was saying, that injury kind of sent me back in my junior year, right? And then basically I just had that realization, you know. Kind of happened a bit during the season, but really hit me after. It's like, I'm gonna give everything I have for the season, and I talked about this too in my the video at the end of the soccer season. And you know, it doesn't matter about the result. All that matters is that I give it all, and knowing I could put it all on the table. And that's what I did, you know. And I brought that mentality into everything in my senior year, you know. Despite whatever happened to me my junior and sophomore year, you know, those difficulties I went through, those difficulties with myself, with other people, with kind of being left out and pushed out by my peers, you know, and kind of being treated in a way I didn't deserve, because I always was kind, I was just willing, but that niceness got taken advantage of, and that's something that I learned, you know. So for me, that's just what it was about, and I think it really led to a successful senior year, you know. I'm still in it, but by the time this drops, it'll be my last day. And I'm gonna do another video talking more in depth of everything I learned in high school. But just for this one, just want to tell you guys my story, and I'm just happy, you know. For this experience I had in high school, it wasn't always easy, but that's the point. I'm happy, you know. And you guys gotta learn that too, you know. You gotta go through that suffering a little bit that I went through, and then you come back on the other side stronger, like I have, and now I'm ready to attack the next phase. So stay tuned for some more high school content like this. If you guys want some more videos like this, let me know. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.